11 inexpensive everyday items worth every penny. And I would know because these are items I use. They either save me money or they save me time, and in some cases, both. Starting off with the most recent to me that I got this. If you have this, comment section, let me know because once you have this, there's no going back. This is a soap container and your sponge goes in here. It's a pump action for your soap. When you're doing dishes or when you need to soap up the sponge to use it, you just press down and your sponge has soap and you use that to do your dishes. So it reduces the whole action of getting soap on a sponge to just one move, one hand. I could be doing something else with one hand, just reach over, press on this, and my sponge is lathered up and I can do what I need to do. I have tried several things. I have used the brush. That just doesn't work for me. I think it's the ergonomics of it all. Like I don't feel like I'm holding things right, and it doesn't feel like I'm washing the dish well with a brush. I've tried the auto dispenser for the soap, but then it's still a two-step process. You grab your sponge, you have to wait for it to dispense the soap before you can do what you need to do. And in a lot of cases, it wouldn't even pump out. It would stick in time, or I would have to slide my sponge in there several times. With this, there's no guessing, no batteries included. There's no recharging needed. It's a simple apparatus. I just press it down, I get my soap, I do my wash, and it's aesthetically pleasing. The next item is one I am so glad and grateful that I discovered in my lifetime. It is this Arm & Hammer toothpaste. I would bring it down from my bathroom and show you, but unfortunately I couldn't even find it when I went to the store. I had to buy a different one, and I'm not going to show that because this is the one I'm talking about. No other toothpaste has whitened my teeth. Don't look at my teeth. I drink coffee and I refuse to drink coffee from a straw. But no other toothpaste has given me the difference right away. I mean, one brush and I could see the difference. Try it and then come back and testify. We know what baking soda can do. So I know it would clean things, right? So I bought it. And to my surprise, just one brush and I could see the difference. I was like, wow, where has this been all my life? Now, let me tell you, it's an acquired taste, and only the strong, only the brave can use it. I love it. Yes, the first time I used it, that baking soda taste, but you get so used to it after the second time, you get so used to it, you can't even go back to regular toothpaste. I can't use regular toothpaste anymore because they taste too sweet. The next item is this. This is an electric kettle. I have been wanting one my whole life. And if you live outside the States, this is not a big deal to you. This is like every household has it. I know if you're in England and Europe and in Africa, I know this is normal. But here in the States, we don't use this. It's an electric kettle. You plug it into the base, you just press that, you fill it up with come on, we're smart here, right? We don't have to break this down. But you press this button, it boils your water in minutes, and you have hot boiling water. I've been wanting a kettle my whole life. I've been wanting a real kettle, but I couldn't justify the purchase because I don't use a kettle, right? We don't drink tea, we drink coffee. So, coffee maker is in the house. It will always be in the house, but I don't need a kettle. But I found a need. No, I've been wanting a kettle for over 5 years and haven't bought it because we don't need it. But eventually, I do need one. I need it mostly in the mornings. When I make the school lunch, I need to warm up the thermos, the lunch bowl. And this is a tip for you moms if you don't know. To keep it warm, before you put your food in there, you really want to pour in hot boiling water and close it for a few minutes to warm it up. And then you discard that and then put your food in. It keeps the food warm. You don't want to put your kids' lunch, into a cold bowl. Well, usually what I would do is I would fill up a pot of water, put it on the stove, and cook it. Let it boil. Well, as you know, that takes time, and that is work. With this, I just fill this up and plug it in. And while I'm doing other things in the morning, getting them ready, this is boiling. I don't have to worry about rushing down. Once it's done boiling, it stops, right? And then it's ready. I pour it in. I'm not having to grab a cup to grab water from the pot and pour into the thermos. Just pour it in. It has the spout. It also comes in handy for me with the girls making hot chocolate. if you have kids, the back and forth to the microwave, and then what you microwave cools off a lot faster. So, then it's cold. I have to warm it up again, and then they warm it up, and then it bubbles out, and it spills out, and then who spilled it in the microwave? And they can never clean it as good as you can. My kids are younger. They can never clean it as good as can. So now you have to clean the microwave. This eliminates all that. And then they have to deal with it being so hot, they put ice. So this saves me time. And how does it save me money? Time is money. Shoelace, another inexpensive but life-saving, mother and child relationship saving piece of thing. This is, you replace your shoelace with it and it stays laced up, as you can see in the video. The good thing with this is every morning when we're rushing to get to school on time, I don't have to provoke myself or my child by saying, hurry up. This helps because the shoe doesn't need tying and lacing up. Once we set that in place, every morning they just slip their feet in there. I mean, you can't go slow with this. All you're doing is putting your feet in there and we're out the door. It saves us time, but more so, it saves my relationship with my children. Do me a favor, if you're enjoying this video, which you are because you're still here, hit the thumbs up button for me. It really helps this channel out. As you can see, we're a small channel. We're still trying to grow this thing. Hitting the thumbs up button would make YouTube show this to a lot more eyes, or at least give us a chance, because then it shares it to a lot more people and they're more likely to click on it, thereby increasing the views. So if you're enjoying it so far, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up so we can grow this thing. Thank you. The next item is my rechargeable battery and the stuff I used to recharge it, whatever the name is, the recharger. After having to find battery for the remote and realizing we don't have the battery, or having to change batteries on toys over and over, and the amount of money batteries are. I know they're not that expensive. You can buy 100 batteries for $10 on Amazon. I know that. But this way, I can just get my rechargeable battery, pop it in here and recharge. This goes for both AAA and AA. Took me a second to learn how it works. Hubby had to show me. But this is worth every dime because now I'm not buying as much batteries. After a while, this will die off, I know. But this saves me having to buy 2-3 times more batteries than I would have if I didn't have it. A bread maker. Now, you could get the super expensive fancy bread maker that does a gazillion things and has several buttons, and that would be expensive, no longer the inexpensive category. Or you could get the very simple one. Mine is a medium price. I got it on clearance, so I got it super cheap. I don't remember how much now, but this thing is worth every single dime because, first of all, I love bread. I do. And having homemade bread. But most of all, because a lot of our food now in 2025 has a lot of additives and preservatives and chemicals. And with the rise in cancer, young people, we're talking lung cancer, colon cancer, everything cancer, head cancer, leg cancer, butt cancer, everything cancer. With the rise in that, and also with having young kids, I keep trying to figure out how I can reduce the amount of not process. I don't even mind the process part of it. It's the additives and the preservatives and the coloring, all that stuff. So I try wherever I can to eliminate that. And that's where the bread maker comes in. As the COO of this family with just one brain, but having to be responsible for people, this has been worth every single penny. Whenever I don't fill these calendars out, things get forgotten. Things get, love it forgets the kid has a music rehearsal, choir rehearsal, or whatnot, or we forget things. This is a very easy way for me not to have to constantly remember things, from the calendar to the food planner, to the food planner on the fridge. It's a good way to just have the food on there. How many times do you answer to that question? What are we eating? What are we? And most of the time, you're just bracing yourself because they're not going to have a good response or good reaction when you say what you're eating. It's on the calendar. It's on the fridge. They can see it, and I'll have the links in the description box. It may be I don't have any affiliates at the time of filming this video, but I think it will be smart for me to go do affiliates. So I may have it affiliated by the time I put it on there. I got a pack, so it has all three. It has a monthly calendar, it has the food calendar, and then it has this extra one. So whenever I need to buy anything, it goes on there. Because a lot of times, you remember something you need while you're doing dishes or while you're cooking, or you run out of something while you're cooking, And then I can just write it on there. I keep a running tab of what we need. Over the last 3 years, we've done a lot of moving and a lot of not out house, and so I can't nail things to the wall. Something that's come in handy other than command hooks is the bathroom hook. It's a suction hook. What I love about this is it does the job. There's some of those modern looking items like what I have in my bathroom now that never keeps the towel up. You have to like really fold the towel over it to have it up. This is a old school hook. It would actually, and I'll put a couple pictures on here because I have this for the bathroom and I have one for my drop zone. The bathroom one, though, I like it because it's a suction cup, and it's not, it stays on. There are a lot of suction cups that don't stay on. It stays on. It really works as a hook and it is stylish. It actually enhances the look of the place. If you use it in the bathroom or your kitchen, your backsplash, it just looks like something that is worth a lot more than what it really is. Something I've learned with being mindful of my expenses, but also not sacrificing the aesthetic of it all, is being patient and finding the right items that combines both. It's affordable, but also looks really good. It doesn't give off, I'm cheap and I got this from dollar store. Nothing against dollar store, but some dollar store stuff can be, it can look cheap. This is one of those, worth every penny. And whenever you're moving out from the place, you just pop it out. It's a suction. I've used this in 3 different places and did no damage to the wall, and it looks amazing. The next item, worth every penny, is my insulated cup or bottle, whatever you call it, tumbler, whatever you call it. But we can't go through this video without mentioning this. This saves me money big time because this goes everywhere with me. It also keeps me healthy because I'm drinking water. Whatever you put in here, water, juice, this is worth every penny. Now, you can get the super expensive one. And I guess over time, you'll get your money back. The wisdom, if you've learned anything from this channel, is once again how to get good stuff for less. And how you make that happen is be patient. Be patient. So Stanley comes out with an amazing idea of an elongated bottom so it fits into your cup. You go, Stanley, I see you. My wallet doesn't see you. So I'm going to chill because I know Simple Modern and some other brand. I have 2 of these. This is Tal. Is going to give it to me a lot cheaper because you have lost your mind with how much you want me to pay. I appreciate you. I appreciate your company. I appreciate your story. It's amazing. But my wallet said, we're not there yet. We're here. Actually, I won this at a game. This is one I bought. I bought it on clearance too, on sale. But the lesson here is we can still achieve the same thing that the expensive ones do. Carrying this everywhere in my car means I'm not stopping at the gas station. I'm not grabbing pop or bottled water. I hate buying bottled water. It always feels like I'm throwing money away. I would rather buy Coke than buy water. So if I'm going to spend money, I know it makes no sense because health wise, but regardless, it's just, I'm paying for water. I have water help. Anyway, with this in the car, it keeps me from doing that. And sometimes also just taking a sip in the car keeps me from feeling hungry. And if I don't feel hungry, I'm not buying snacks. This next item is not as inexpensive as other items, but it's worth every penny. I think it's mediumly priced. I can't remember how much it is. I've had it for over 5 years. I mean, years. And it's been worth every single penny. I'll pull it up on Amazon so you can get the official name, and I'll have the link in the description box below. But it's a massager. You can't really see it. It looks like a fanny pack, but it's actually, can you see it? You can see the nubs. I was going to use a different word and that would have come through. It has this nubs on here and that thing works. See how my hand does? It works. It works places. So, it's plugged in and it has a long cord, and wherever you have the tension, it has this, oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I closed the mic. You put your hand in here, and I mean, this thing can go to town and work things out. Like, oof, just all the stress of life. Just the reason why I like it is because it really gets the job done. Even though it looks so small, it gets the job done. If you're not careful, you'll hurt yourself. Actually, that's how good it is. I know we have the thing that's on trend, the one that looks like a gun. I've tried using that. I don't know how people use it. This, there's no mindset to it. There's no thinking. You can just hold it on to your waist like I have here, my lower back, and let it go to town. I don't have to hold it and do all that. I prefer this to the trending massage gun. Worth it. Thank you all so much for watching. I've enjoyed filming this. I may do a lot more of this type of videos because it is fun. Nothing, it's not serious, it's not deep, but it's things that, they come in handy for me on a daily, and it's worth every time. Links in the description box below if you need any of them. Let me tell you, this is probably going to be the best item in this video that you all are going to vouch for when you get it. Or if you have something better, let me know. Like, hook me up. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.